What a crazy AFCON. I have never seen this type of tournament before. I've never witnessed this type of final before in my life. Not even in European competition, Champions League. I've never witnessed this type of game before. This is African heritage. Today, Senegal showed why we are African. Yes, they showed why we are African. Now, the game was super exciting. You watch the game from the first half, you look at the tactical battles between the two coaches, chances creation, both teams were creating enough chances. They were possessing the ball. Senegal were dominant in the first half. In the second half, Morocco came into the game. They changed the entire tempo of the game. They started pushing, they started creating chances, and Senegal started to sit deep and started hitting them on transition. They had to make some quick substitutions to stabilize their movement. Charlie, until the 90th minutes of the game, where the extra time was given. This was where everything of the game started. The aroma, the spices. Senegal scored a very good goal from a corner kick. The ball was from a corner kick. Then Hakimi, without even paying attention to the ball, decided to obstruct the movement of the Senegalese player. Then he brushed him off. He fell down. Then the ball was put into the back of the post. The referee disallowed the goal without going to watch into the VR. This was the moment in the final dying minutes of the game. I'm very sure that if the referee had even gone to watch the VR, even if he didn't allow the goal or take the goal, the penalty incident wouldn't have even come. That penalty incident of Morocco would have even come. The referee decided not to go and watch the VR, and it was so appalling. This is a final for God's sake, and this is a clear goal scoring opportunity, obvious goal scoring opportunity. You needed to go and use the VR to make your checks because the entire Senegalese team were calling for the referee to go and use the VR. Go and watch the monitor. Even if you are going to watch, come out and say it's not a foul, it's not a goal. Fine. He decided not to. Then, few minutes later, dying embers of the game, just a 10 minutes of the game, that defender, I think he was just, how can you carelessly, in this particular period of time, decide to pull the guy from his arm? For me, it was soft, but when the referee make that call, it's a 50-50 call. It can go either way. So they fell down, and then you, the referee, the Moroccans ask you to go and watch the VAR monitor. You went to watch. And that was when the Senegalese players decided to vex. They were all angry. So they decided that they are not going to play. The coach instructed all of them to leave the pitch. Sadio Mane, it took a leader like Sadio Mane to call them back. They should come. Let's play like men. Let's play like men. They came back, and then Diaz was asked to play that penalty. When Diaz was asked to play that penalty, then he decided to go in for a panenka. He decided to go in for a panenka, and he missed it. Mendy actually didn't move, and I believe he didn't get a very good panenka. For those saying that uh, this, it is on purpose, I disagree. I'll make a separate video on that. Mendy is one guy that if you want to score Mendy with a panenka, he doesn't move like that. Mendy doesn't move. Ask Aguero, same thing happened. Then Mendy stood on his ground, grabbed the ball. Then from there, they went for half a 30 minutes extra time. Then Senegal had a very sumptuous goal from was it Gay or something like that, and that was the end of the story. Mane, the man himself, man like Mane, won two AFCON for Senegal. Charlie, congratulations to Senegal.